Hello, Atomic Object. We are here presenting our prototype for you. So our question to solve and our goal was for Atomic Object to find a way to engage voters in order to make the experience of ArtPrize more practical, novel, and educational.
So we've devised the design on the homepage that you have a big vote button right away, since that is the aspect we want the visitors to key in on. But on the side there are tabs for maps, frequently asked questions, and artists. Again, to keep the visitors educated and keep what their needs practical as well. On the vote button, it allows you and connects to Facebook so that you can take a selfie with the artist or the art, which helps the voter engage with the artist and the art. It also shows your location if people want to know where the art is. And instead of giving just a blanket yes or no vote, it allows you to click on different emojis, also Facebook-like-ish. Some of the emotions that we thought that could be displayed would be like, wow, this art's making me feel thoughtful or nostalgic or inspired, and there can be a wide range of emotions that people could ascribe to the art.
For the map, the concern is to have enough information without having too much information. So we thought an overlay option would be really nice. So to have the map on one side or at the top, and then to have kind of GUI buttons that you can click to if you want that information, or not click if you don't want that information at a particular time, with things like indoor venues, including whether they're handicap accessible, outdoor venues, parking, and that could even include a price range option, public restrooms, walking routes, and we thought there might be some subsets for different types of art or categories, whether there were some kid-friendly options, some adult-focused options, and then food, entertainment, and hotels, also again with price ranges.
And really hitting on the educational piece of this app would be the Meet the Artist tab, where you can find the artist that you're looking for, to find more information and to learn about them and their art, either through an alphabetized list, or if you want to look at some new artists that have recently entered into ArtPrize, or some veteran artists that you would like to review some of their past work, as well as things that they are creating for this this year's entry. So for example, if you clicked on a new artist, the person's name would pop up. They would have a profile picture of themselves and also biography of who they are, where they're coming from, and most important, their why, the meaning and story behind their pieces of art, as well as pictures of their art that can be featured at the bottom in case those viewers and users of the app can't necessarily either get to that piece in person right there to see, or if they are quarantined in our COVID-19 pandemic world. There would also be a feature through the Meet the Artist tab that would have a spot to vote with all of the same options that you would see if you were clicking on the vote button on the home screen. So all of those options would also be present when you're looking at a particular artist.
Hi everyone, it's the exceptional elementary educators here to present our amazing ArtPrize app, Choose Your Adventure. We have come up with some wonderful ideas that we feel like you are really going to love. Maureen's going to start us off by talking about your choosing your own adventure when visiting ArtPrize.
We love the ArtPrize app. We can make it better. Going down to ArtPrize can be so overwhelming with thousands of fabulous artists. So if you have a special interest, we have an opportunity for you to pick your path. Love floral arrangements, love watercolors. You can choose that path and follow it through with our amazing new app to focus on your individual interests.
Thanks, Maureen. That was amazing. And Debbie's here to talk about supporting the local artists.
We love our artists at ArtPrize, so one thing we really want to do is get closer to them. We want to connect with those artists, and so we want each artist to create a hologram, supported by ArtPrize, of course, which will be focused on or presented on the app, and then when users go and visit the artist, they can, or go visit the piece of art, they can look at the hologram and learn a little bit about the artist, and they can even donate to that artist because they feel such a great connection.
Thanks, Debbie. That was awesome. And last but not least, Chris is here to talk about our ArtPrize voter incentives.
All right. And while you're on your journey through our local artists through Grand Rapids, we want you to be able to earn points and badges that you will earn as you make your way through ArtPrize. What you're going to do is every time you vote for an artist, or you're going to gain points, and then those points will build up, and you'll be able to engage with local businesses with coupons and that sort of thing.
Awesome, Chris. So we hope you enjoyed this. Pick our app. It's amazing. We're here to increase that voter incentive. Debbie, take it away.
Don't forget, there's one more thing you can do. When you visit a new venue, every new venue, you can also click a little link on the app that shows you a little bit about that particular restaurant or business, and gives you, if it's a restaurant, maybe pop up a menu of that restaurant, or give you a little coupon for a discount or a sale on clothing items, or just an overview of their services, just to connect to our venue providers.
We want a great community event. We want to support our artists and support our venues. Woo-hoo!
Chris, you didn't woo-woo.
Okay, so this is our idea for Atomic to drive engagement for ArtPrize. So we start with, at the top here, just the ArtPrize logo, showing a little bit of downtown and the ArtPrize logo. And our goal is really to get people to engage with the app and to continue coming back to the app and not just do their vote, shut it down, and be done. And so we have right here in the center, and we kind of want to make that would be like pretty prominent. We want to have a couple different feeds going. First of all, the most votes. So who's currently at the top of the leaderboard with the most votes currently in ArtPrize. We feel like that would drive also for ArtPrize people to wherever the most votes are, so they'd want to go see that. Then we'd also have a column for categories. So they would be ranked based on categories of who's at the top of whatever the types of categories there might be. And then we would have a third live feed coming from Twitter or Facebook, or if there's a way to merge those different social media posts of what people are currently saying so that people could see what's out there in the public and what people think are really great right now. We also would, here's your voting button. So you would go to this voting button here to vote. And then there's also a VIP badge here where if you vote for so many different categories and so many different votes, you would earn badges. So it's kind of the gamification of ArtPrize. And you would keep those badges not only for this year, but for future years. So you could say, hey, last year I earned this badge. I'm going to try to get this other badge next year. And so again, that would be the VIP badge would be the top, and so that's another option. There would be a promo tab here where people, after they vote, the promo would pop up, and they would be able to earn promos.